Hey everyone, it's baze.djunkiii transmitting from Hamburg, Germany, back with a new video and well, back with a new parcel to unbox because well, I received a lot of mail as I told you in yesterday's video, and this came in as well throughout the past days. A fragile one, which is a sticker that is quite suitable and probably will end up as the thumbnail for this video. And yeah, vinyl obviously, and as I told you yesterday, a lot of mail coming in. I did a video for an unboxing video for a parcel I received from SplitRack from Australia, a label I haven't heard of in years actually, and now another label pops up, back again with a new release I guess, even though I have been in touch with the guys from the label via Instagram more or less frequently, roughly every few months or so, because they are posting there as well. And what we got here is a parcel that comes from Paul McDewitt, or Devitt, I don't know exactly how to pronounce that, who lives in Berlin and runs the INFINITE GREYSCALE label. And if you remember from like a few years ago, I had a lot of 10 inches coming in which had like a silkscreen print on one side and were like colored vinyl and stuff, with a lot of experimental vinyl. And yeah, this is what Split Records has done, and not Split Records, INFINITE GREYSCALE, sorry for that. And seemingly they have a new release out, which I have seen on Instagram and which looks beautiful. So I'm very curious about how this would be looking in like real life and stuff, and what is on there musically. So let's see, let's dive into this properly. I also sent one of my albums out to them just as a little kind of exchange, because well, they've sent me a lot of stuff and I like their music and I like their approach. And they also released like music by Mouse on Mars, by one of the guys from Mouse on Mars, and a lot of interesting stuff. So I thought I could send out an album, which I hope they've listened to in the meantime, because well, I think the Rona got them, or like got Paul at least. So I hope you're well if you see this. And what we got here is a very professionally packaged vinyl release actually. So I destroyed this, so this is going into the recycling bin I guess. And we got a nice little card here, a greeting card from the INFINITE GREYSCALE label with a little bit of silver writing. And they also run, Paul actually also runs, or used to run, a place called Farbvision I guess, which is like a gallery space for like art and stuff in Berlin. So this is always nice, and this is where the inspiration as well comes in for this stuff. And we got a little bit of protective stuff here, and we got a 12-inch release, which is rare for them. I don't know, I haven't seen a 12-inch release of theirs. But we got here, okay, what is the artist name and what is the album name? So this is Cucina Povera Tuca. I don't know, I butchered probably the pronunciation fully. So this is the front, and it seems to be coming from Finland actually. We'll see. So here's the back. A little bit of information there, and there's two titles on there, Carpeseni and Varice Valletti. I totally butchered this, but they look like somewhat Finnish to me, or Icelandic, probably more Finnish I guess, so with all the umlauts and stuff. And a little bit of information here. So Tuca, like its titular cinder or ash, symbolizing new beginnings, fertile ground and creativity after a long lapse. So was created out of archival snippets and new vocal loops created on the sunny top floor of Merlinstraat in 2020. Lockdown was involved is here and as well, and doesn't say anything about where this was made, but there's soft synth, obviously, chopped up mystery field recording and some subdued vocal loops, and there's also an airy optimistic voice loop on the other side with like tape manipulation and stuff. So from a record actually that teaches you how to speak Italian. So this is interesting. We got, yeah, this cover and probably a very beautiful print on there. The screen print was done by Ulrich Schmidt Novak, and this is Infinite Grayscale 015. So this is interesting. So we got a 2-track release here running on 33 RPM, I suppose, with like a beautiful heart formed from swan necks, I guess. And on the flip side we got a screen print, and this is very exciting because I've seen this on Instagram, and this looks great. And I don't know if this is a lath cut or real pressing, because it feels like very light and flexible. But look at this one for a like screen print on a vinyl record with this dove and this like silverish gray snow like yeah, coloration. This is excellent, beautiful. I really like this. And I also like how the screen print like has left some, I don't know if you can see this, where the vinyl shines through here. There's a little bit of a reflection going on there, and I totally like this kind of like matrix like texture on this. So we got vinyl, 2 tracks on one side, 33 RPM. I expect from that little description on there on the cover, I expect it to be like very ambient-ishy and yeah, kind of collagesque maybe. Also a little card in there which links to the Anos shop, which is like run by the More Music guys, a number of small things which probably distributes them. And on here, I won't show this, but there is a download code for that. And yeah, ambient music coming in from the Infinite Grayscale label, which is great. I really like the cover. And yeah, Cucina Povera is, however you pronounce this, seems to be the title, the artist, definitely. And I'm very curious. Expect a review on my website NightStyleCE for this one to pop up within the next days. I've been busy writing reviews, actually. I reviewed the Great Waitress album, which I received from Splitrek yesterday, and the review is not up on my website, but it's like beautiful, very ambient leaning music, definitely great, very dreamtimey, which is well suitable for an Australian album. The techno mixcast I've done for the Rotrex radio from Berlin is out there. It's on my SoundCloud. Link to my SoundCloud is down there in the description box. And I've spread this on probably all platforms like Twitter, on Instagram, on Tumblr and stuff. So have a look. It's also available as an Apple podcast, interestingly. So the first time for me where my music or a DJ mix of mine is available like for podcast listeners on Apple. And yeah, I really like this. I don't know if this is a print, but this could also be like hand painted or like hand drawn, which would be even more interesting. So new stuff to come from a label I haven't heard of from quite a while. So Infinite Grayscale. I will like link another video to an unboxing for one of the 10-inch releases down there somewhere when the end card pops up, and also a link to my Bandcamp, to my album in MACROSPACE, which is still available on Bandcamp as well. So BAZE.JUNKII out. Next unboxing video to come. Don't miss my show, the DJ date at the Schaubude Kiel on 16th of December, next Friday, with like post-punk, goth, minimal stuff and all that goodness. And yeah, see you in the next one, I guess.